For our last film in this series, we're looking at where the Glendale Gateway Trust is up to with its present projects and what plans it has for the future, starting with £250,000 they plan to spend on the youth hostel.
We'd be looking at a two-storey structure now being linked into the existing wings at the youth hostel. So we'd be taking down one of the link wing. We'd leave the two existing wings, which are the common room, kitchen, and then the accommodation, the bunk room accommodation. But we'd have a new two-storey opportunity in the middle of the building, and we'd open up the courtyard as well, which would give us options for being able to have events up there as well. One thing that we have found is that more and more people are asking for self-catering and for ensuite facilities in hostel accommodation nowadays. And that new wing would have both of those options.
The Trust has been trying to persuade the County Council to move Wooler Library into the Cheviot Centre for years. Finally, they're optimistic.
Well, the library has come on leaps and bounds in recent days, actually. I was rather pessimistic about the whole library situation, but it seems to have gathered momentum very quickly. And we had a very productive meeting yesterday, and I think the result basically is that we were aiming to see the library and the TIC incorporated as one into this building this financial year.
The youth hostel and library projects will help the Trust move closer to financial sustainability, so they're not reliant on grants which may then dry up. Their high street properties are also helpful.
The high street, things are moving on very nicely. Even though we've been in the recession, we've been surprised that recently a shop closed and within 2 months a new shop opened. With regards to our own properties, we're moving forward with looking to develop the upstairs of the co-op. We're currently looking with one of our tenants at them being able to take on the tenancy of the upstairs of that property for storage purposes towards the end of this year. And again, that would improve our income from those facilities and again look at trying to push us closer to sustainability.
The Trust is clearly trying to avoid red ink on the balance sheet by moving into the black, but for the future they're also trying to go green.
We have 1 or 2 green projects on the radar. We've done some feasibility work on an Archimedean screw on the river, which is basically a hydro project. The study has shown that that is feasible, and it looks more attractive now that the feed-in tariffs have been announced from the government. We're also looking at erecting a met mast this year on one of the local hills, with a view to possibly installing a wind turbine. I could see that will raise some eyebrows, but on paper certainly that would be a really good income generator for us.